नाम श्रीगणपति स्तोत्रम् सम्पूर्णम्।
Top of the morning, Bay, with Good Morning Bay.
Get to know about the traffic on your way and what's news around the world today.
Some wisdom skills along the way.
Oh, and a song to hum along with and sway.
Get your perfect entertaining start to the day.
At 9 a.m. every weekday morning with
Mahima's
Good Morning Bay.
Good morning, Bay. आप सभी लोग हमारे तरफ से एक प्यार भरा नमस्ते,
Namaskar.
वनकम,
Namaskara.
खुशामदी,
Assalamualaikum.
सत श्री अकाल,
మీకు అందరికీ వందనము.
जय स्वामी नारायण,
जय श्री कृष्ण.
जय जनेन्द्र,
हमारे स्माइली भाई बंधुओं को बोलते या अली मदद.
मोला अली मदद बोलते हुए सारे फीजे मंत्र को बोलेंगे ईसा बुला बंदजन। हम आ गए हैं आपके प्यारे महिमा के द्वारे। मैं से फालतू बाबा
And of course, myself, Faltu Rani, लेकर आपके लिए एक और Wednesday that is glorious, so wonderful and totally mastani.
True that Banjan. And of course, right now, let me tell you, Banjan, आप सुन रहे हैं The Good Morning Bay with your प्यारा आलतू बाबा and
How many times, Altu Baba? We already said that. Your
Yeah.
darling प्यारी Faltu Rani.
अरे so what? दो बार बोलने में क्या होता है? Good morning बोला बंदू लोगों को यार. What is this यार? Seriously यार, I don't understand यार. My goodness यार.
Whatever, Altu Baba. What happened suddenly to you?
I am just telling you, Faltu Rani, that we should not so what? Bandhus have we say good morning, we can always say good morning again because we have to reiterate all these things, Faltu Rani.
Okay.
Don't you feel that? Don't you feel that?
Okay. All
Okay.
right, Bandhajan. So, how is your Wednesday going?
I don't know about that, Banjan, but I'll tell you one thing, how it is going on the roads. How about that, Faltu Rani?
Okay.
So, Bandujan, here you go. Let's take a haal ekdam total sustenance.
It's time for the Bandu traffic update. Call us from wherever you are at 408-912-2479.
That's Bandujan, 408-912-79. And yes, somebody said I should morning coffee something on
Coffee
Facebook.
lao Altu Baba ke liye.
Actually today I'm not drinking coffee. I'm having something very different.
Yeah, that's what
It's
the
called
problem is.
white chocolate blueberry.
Yuck.
I don't know what is happening because my mouth actually is getting stuck.
That very combination sounds wrong. I mean, imagine a fruity flavor with white chocolate.
Wait, fruity flavor which is hot, not a drink like a cold drink. A fruity hot drink with white chocolate and something like milk kind of a thing. And oh my God. Okay. Very good morning to Anandji. Very good morning, Melji. And also Vishalji, good morning to you. Let's see what's happening on the roads. There actually is an accident on 85 northbound south of Cottle Road in San Jose. The second lane from the left is actually affected. Watch out for that for sure. Otherwise, the roads look like COVID shelter in place. Can you guess what day it is, Valdwani?
Yes.
What?
The day is 1991, 92, 92.
No, it's 93.
93. Okay, whatever.
It is 93 and of course,
Same
Bajaj-
difference.
What same difference?
Same difference. 92, 93 में क्या
Do you
फर्क है?
know that today the highest is going to be around 70 degrees? Oh no, I'm sorry, they just updated the whole thing. No, it's going to be 88 degrees highest.
Ew.
Yeah, 88, 90, and now actually it feels like 70 right now, right?
Oh, darlings, just you wait. If you thought that, what did you say? Summer was over?
No, I
this
said.
time summer is going to be so scorching. You'll wonder if you're in.
Don't worry, the best way you can do this beat heat with heat.
Beat-
So turn the radio on.
Yes.
Bandu John.
Yes.
See what I did there, Father?
Yes.
Turn the radio on, Bandu John.
Yes.
And let me tell you, the heat is pretty hot, Father. The thing, the heat is hot, obviously. The heat is really bad. Morning itself, dry heat and everything. There's a fire on 280 northbound, north of El Monte Road in Los Altos.
Right.
Watch out for that dry grass, but in general, dry grass, the chances of catching a fire is more. be cautious about that. Even in your backyard, you got to be careful about those things. I do know. I think this year only there was a incident which happened in Milpitas, Faltwani. Just things caught fire and the house burned down to ashes,
Oh,
literally.
yeah, that's right. This past year.
And it was actually all because of dry grass.
Yes.
Oh, it was past year, not this year. Actually, past day actually.
Yeah.
Pretty hot day actually.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Let's go towards East Bay. There actually is an accident with collision and injuries and the overturned vehicle as well on 880 southbound entering at Marina Boulevard. Now the thing is, all these accidents actually are not impacting traffic. That's in a way a good thing, but a bad thing that actually somebody met with an accident.
Huh.
More than anything, Faltwani, when you meet an accident, right? It's the inconvenience to other people which actually gets me.
Oh.
Yeah, I speak out of experience, Mandajan. So it does happen that way. I didn't get inconvenienced. I inconvenienced many people because of my accidents. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very
Well,
much.
okay, you learn with all those things, Mandajan. You know what, Faltwani? I'm thinking there's still a lot of talk about what's happening with the industry now. Monday we started off talking about the sad incident which happened with Sushant Singh Rajput. Though he was not classified as a A-lister, he was a A-list actor. He had done a good number of movies to his credit. And he did, I think, close to around 9 or 10 movies in his
Yeah.
whole career of 10 or 11 years.
Yeah.
Right? And some movies are really good. Right? Some did not get any kind of exposure because they were not supported by big banners, I suppose.
Yeah.
And some of them were very uniquely made. One of the unique movies of his, I want to play a song from the movie. It's called the Detective Byomkesh Bakshi.
Detective Byomkesh Bakshi.
Byomkesh Bakshi. As you guys know, Byomkesh Bakshi is like the Sherlock Holmes, right?
Yeah, the Indian Sherlock Holmes.
Indian
was
Sherlock
that-
Holmes types.
Yeah.
So there's a very nice song for that. I'm going to start today's Ganaya Kida Vidya Faltwani. So our bandhus start, dancing.
That's right, Badajan.
dance,
And
dance.
we're going to be sending you the Calcutta Kiss.
Kiss.
Right now. So start dancing.
Mwah.
It's a total dick check kind of song.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what time it is? Don't know what time it is. Don't care what time it is, cause it's time for Calcutta Kiss. Do you know what time it is? Don't know what time it is. Don't care what time it is, cause it's time for Calcutta Kiss. वो साला बोला, ये ले चरस का तोला. छोड़ दे कुर्ता झोला, भाई लगता है तू भोला. आखिरी रात तेरी बात, खाली बोतल तेरे हाथ.
Feeling so blue, feeling so blue and yellow, feeling so blue. 'Cause I lost my time teller.
Do you know what time it is? Don't know what time it is. Don't care what time it is, 'cause it's time for Calcutta Kiss. Do you know what time it is? Don't know what time it is. Don't care what time it is, 'cause it's time for Calcutta Kiss. मिशन साहब कहाँ थे आप? फिसूल गए थे 4 मीनार, उल्टा चश्मा, अंगूठे चार. क्यों चलाए मिलेक्टी कार? रीटा थी बड़ी मुख्तार, टीना थी चाकू की धार. लट गए, पिट गए, छोड़ो यार.
Feeling so blue, feeling so blue and yellow, feeling so blue. 'Cause I lost my time teller.
मेरी जान तू आसमां से उतर के जाएगा कहाँ? मेरी जान रात को निकला वहाँ. पर धाए धाए जब गोलियां चली, डर गया बेचारा. Do you know what time it is? Don't know what time it is. Don't care what time it is, 'cause it's time for Calcutta Kiss. Do you know what time it is? Don't know what time it is. Don't care what time it is, 'cause it's time for Calcutta
click here to.
And of course, Banjan, that was the Calcutta Kiss for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed playing it for you guys. And I got so I never heard the song. Yeah, exactly what happens on our shows. We always play songs which you would not have probably heard of it. Right? We're trying to make sure we keep you current on all these things, Banjan.
Yeah.
Was that a good song, Faltwani?
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, when it came out 2015, right?
Huh.
हमने तो उसको दबा दबा के बजाया था एकदम.
I know. And we were the only ones who played it.
Yes,
Yeah.
because the only ones who actually
Because
knew
this
about
is
it.
not actually a much touted about movie, Banjan, where people were talking about, yeah, they'll play about all those songs, right? Or Yash Raj, Dharma Productions, those kind of movie songs. No, okay. I read the petition. Did you read the petition?
Yeah, what did it say?
Did you sign it?
No, I didn't.
Neither did I.
What did it say?
It says to ask Amazon and Netflix to boycott Dharma and Yash Raj Productions movies. Really, Bandajan, we want you to do some deep thinking here,
Yeah.
not some shallow processing. Do
No.
some deep processing here.
Yes, very important.
The people whose livelihoods are dependent on these movie production houses are the ones who will be affected.
Yeah.
Not Aditya Chopra.
Yeah.
Not Karan Johar. Not anybody.
I would suggest the best way you can affect them right now is unsubscribe from their Twitter accounts, TikTok accounts, and Facebook accounts.
Yes, exactly.
Automatically, the revenue to them directly is cut off.
Yes, yes.
Not the production, because production houses and all those things are attached. Many families are attached to that thing. So I would urge you guys to reconsider a particular thing, and instead of that, actually ask people, not like Amazon and everybody to boycott it, because they don't care. They have their money safe already.
Right.
It's other people who actually get paid on a salary basis and everything. They get affected.
Right.
So instead, I ask people to unsubscribe, their Twitter accounts and everything.
Huh.
That's more direct hit on them, because they don't get to publicize.
Huh.
And you should know that these guys are publicity animals. They want hungry for publicity.
Huh.
They'll do anything to get back the publicity.
Wow, that's
Hey,
true.
I'm not
actually.
kidding, Faltwani. They actually, I remember I told you at the time of COVID, they became so creative that because they always are constantly selling, right?
Correct.
Now all these stars, they started using their Twitter accounts and their other TikTok accounts and other places to market.
Correct.
They actually got endorsement from businesses.
Right.
They started their own business. Let's talk about, let's say, for instance, Salman Khan, right?
Huh.
Salman Khan, as you know, is a very shrewd businessman.
Yeah.
He has his hands in many projects in the industry.
Right.
Now, Balaji, if you wonder what I'm talking about, he just makes movies. No, don't be under the wrong impression. Salman Khan has got 3 different companies, which is his brothers. They already have 3 companies, including Salman Khan Productions, Arbasan Productions, all those things, right? And then, apart from that, he also has his fingers in the television. Sony. Yeah, Baljan. In fact, one of the popular shows, Kapil Sharma show, also is produced by him only.
Really?
So the thing is, he has his money in the right places.
Huh.
Now, this guy itself, right, sitting in his farmhouse, he actually endorsed a particular product, launched his product
Which product?
for COVID shelter in place. When shelter in place is going on, just imagine how they have worked.
Huh.
I'm surprised about that, because they worked very smart in doing manufacturing of a particular hand sanitizer.
Okay.
I talked about Fresh.
Oh, yeah.
When
yeah.
everybody's supposed to be shut down, I've always wondered how come that particular production went on.
Well, that was essential
Yeah.
supply and equipment,
Probably,
right?
that's where they kept the things going. But very smart. He launched it on his thing. I don't see many ads everywhere else.
Yeah.
He himself is a brand, he knows that.
Yeah.
Why, for instance, what's his name? Karan Johar. Karan Johar actually launched a product about hair care
Huh.
on his Twitter account.
Huh.
So basically, instead of going and asking them to stop the movies they're making, the movies anyway is not very good. So even if you stop, doesn't make a difference at all.
Yeah.
Instead, ask them to go ask people to just unsubscribe their Twitter accounts and everything,
Yeah.
and ignore them totally. What they did for other people, you got to do it back to them.
Yes, exactly.
That's all you
Vijay.
got. That's the only best way you can actually give them a taste of their medicine.
And not only that, you actually mandate, unfortunately, affirmative action comes into play here.
Mm-hmm,
If you really want to get rid of nepotism, then like how they have to avoid gentrification, so to speak, they have something called below market rate apartments, they have affordable housing and things like that, right?
Oh, wow.
So then what you basically are going to do is mandate that out of every 4 movies that they make, 2 movies should be starring talent who are not necessarily people from the industry.
Very interesting, Faltwani.
It's-
That's you know what we should do, Faltwani? Let us. The Hottie should start a petition. Wait, it's not a petition at all. Our job is to make sure that we can actually call out everything and anything happening on there. Think of us like going to run out of the industry.
Yeah, no, we're not. We're not. It is not about us. It is not about us. We're, after all, just altu faltu Banajan.
That's
Just reminiscent of what the common man's sentiments are.
Yeah.
But at the same time, raising questions where it needs to be raised. And saying that, okay, this is not okay and this is possibly okay.
Yeah.
How can we make things okay is
Yeah.
what we need to look at. And I think that's something that we ought to do. And then, of course, mandating or making free access available, making it available for mental health solutions.
Yeah.
For industry professionals, or making it mandatory for actors to actually have a psychologist or somebody that they see regularly.
That also is a good thing, actually.
Offering insurance. I don't know what the government does, but something. Yeah.
Hey, one thing over here I like about Hollywood, which they copy so much about Hollywood. Why
Yeah.
can't they do that in India as well? One of the things, Hollywood actors, right?
Yeah.
California especially.
Huh.
They say in California, if you're living in California,
Yeah.
you either are a psychiatrist, going to a psychiatrist, or a general person going to psychiatrist. So I forget how it went somehow. If you're either a psychiatrist or going to a psychiatrist. That's what it is. Yes.
Okay.
If you're in California.
Well, yeah, it kind of makes sense, right? Because we live in such a high-paced, fast-paced environment, and it is such a competitive environment. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that it doesn't even allow us to think deeply. Many of us are just, everything is on the surface. उसने ऐसे किया तो मैं immediately मेरे को post करना है. उसने ऐसे किया
that's
उसको
true.
तो मैंने मुझे ऐसे respond करना है.
I have
कोई
seen that.
दिमाग-
Yes.
Nobody actually takes a moment to
What is that? Oh, okay.
breathe and then think about whether it's worth responding. And sometimes it's important to stand up for what you believe in.
Very true. And right now, Baja, it's time for us to actually go and check on things which are very important.
Yeah.
Everything is important actually, Baja, but the point is we are trying to go and lead into our news updates.
Before that, you want to give a shout out to some of the folks that are joining you on Facebook.
Oh yes, Raj Lakhweta ji is saying the Pam Pam show is the energy pill. Oh wow, so sweet of you to say that. And then Anji is saying coffee with some energy. Coffee with some energy pills is what our show is all about, I believe. So good, thank you so much for that. And then, and somebody said yuck. That's because I think this is a comment to what, that is a response to the comment I made about the drink I'm having today. That yuck comment was actually a comment for the drink I'm having today, which I will reiterate, Balajan.
Yeah.
It's a different kind of a drink, and I'm surprised it's very popular in America.
Right.
It's one of those places where they open 7 days for 11 hours, right?
Right.
Those are the guys I'm talking about. They actually carry a flavor called as white chocolate blueberry. My mouth right now is kind of salivating for the sugar in it more than anything else, and I'm smelling right now like blueberry.
Oh, you are. That's what he's smelling blueberries everywhere, Banjan.
Yeah.
So
I asked even Faltwani this morning. Did I ask you, Faltwani, do I smell like blueberry? Because
Yeah,
I came out of the car like, what? I was smelling like blueberries right now.
yeah, he said that do I smell like blueberries? I'm like, what? Fruity?
No, not fruity, but
Yeah.
All right, so right now let's go see what's happening with our news updates. So what's news, Faltwani?
Do you have the headlines for us, Alpha?
Yeah, go ahead with the headlines, please.
Well, Joe Biden opens a 13-point advantage as the Trump popularity drops to a 7-month low, according to a Reuters Ipsos poll. In Tulsa, fears that the Trump rally may worsen racial unrest, spread of the coronavirus, is really plaguing the population there. U.S. Republicans unveil police reforms as Democrats advance a more aggressive plan. Citing racial stereotype, PepsiCo Foods is going to be dropping Aunt Jemima name for their syrups, and Uncle Ben's is currently under review.
Oh wow, really? They have those kind of names for the drinks?
What? You haven't seen the pancake syrup? Aunt Jemima
No, I
pancake
haven't. I don't.
mix and
I don't eat pancakes.
what? That's in the syrup, those syrup bottles, and it's really good though. I didn't know it was PepsiCo Foods, but Uncle Ben's is.
They're like Salman Khan of Hollywood.
Well, and then of course, China has said that it is agreed with India to de-escalate the border situation. But in face of India-China face-off live update, we just found out that military talks on the LAC face-off remain inconclusive at this point, and Prime Minister Narendra Modi is going to be meeting with his generals on June 19th. So more on all those stories coming right up. You know, Alta Baba,
Yes, Faltu.
before I get into the headlines, we were talking about the scorching summer, right?
Yes, we were.
Well, if you're feeling the chill anywhere, Banajan, if you feel, oh, nice breeze, soak it up. You know why?
Why?
Because sizzling the summer temperatures are going to be going into full blast just in time for the solstice.
Oh, really?
That's right. Yes, the east and west coasts are experiencing a very mild couple of days this week. But by Saturday, the day of the summer solstice, the temperature will swing back to average summer-like temperatures.
Wait. Summer solstice.
Yeah.
Faltani, I was right. Summer's over. Solstice when the summer, the angle is changing and like the sun is done with heating of the earth.
Really?
Yeah, why?
Really? Okay, so here you go. The summer solstice is the official start of summer on the astronomical calendar, Banajan.
Okay.
The cold air that is damaged.
Astronomy. It's called pseudoscience.
Yeah. Astronomy is pseudoscience. Okay. So one of the main things that we have to look out for is that temperatures will feel more like April than mid-June this week in parts of the Carolinas and southern Virginia. We're talking about the East Coast. High temperatures will struggle to reach 70 degrees in some places. Rain is also a significant concern across the East Coast, especially the eastern Carolinas, where more rain could fall than other rain days. An additional 2 to 5 inches of rain is expected there. But June snow. Meantime, some higher elevations across the Rockies could see snow this week, while fire danger exists further south. Now, but let's tell you that by Saturday, it's going to be scorching all across the United States, including our state.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's going to be in the 80s, 90s, and 100s.
Yay! Time to get my shots out, like, the Bermudas. Yo!
Wow.
And
Okay.
don't get excited, Balajan. In our radio, we actually only show only the top portion of it. Don't get excited.
What?
You never know. They might like, I'll do
Well, you guys don't know what he wears and comes to the studio, but sometimes he'll wear a lungi and come.
Why you want to give so much of thing, man? Seriously.
Yeah.
Faltan, you're going over information. It's not right.
Well,
Just
because
stick to
he knows
news.
that you guys cannot see.
Stick to the news, please.
Okay. Democratic presidential candidate Joe Biden has opened up a 13-point lead over President Donald Trump.
He opened it up finally, huh?
Yeah. The widest margin this year, according to the latest Reuters Ipsos poll, as Americans grow more and more critical of Trump over the coronavirus pandemic and protests against police brutality. In the June 10th through the 16th poll, 48% of registered voters said they would back Biden, the presumptive Democratic nominee, in the November 3rd election, while 35% said that they would support Trump.
And when we asked Trump any questions about it, he said like, no, it's not true. Fake news.
But he doesn't care, because you know what he does? He loves the fact that's what they predicted. I don't believe in these polls either.
No, he don't. Oh, my
I
God.
don't believe in the polls, because the polls predicted that Hillary was going to win the election.
Yeah, he's good for him. No, he's happy.
Yeah.
He's happy. Yeah, they're going to predict that they're going to win anyway.
Yeah, Biden's advantage is the biggest recorded by Reuters or Ipsos poll since Democrats began their state nominating contest this year to pick their party's nominee to challenge Trump in November.
I have a question, Fatwani.
Huh.
Now, seeing that many things are happening right now, totally different kind of stuff. We never faced many things.
Yeah.
2020 has been a year where we have come across a lot of, I think, unique situations.
Right.
And we are trying to cope with those situations. Maybe COVID, maybe whatever happened, the riots and everything, right?
Yeah. Well, it's not the riots. It's the Black Lives Matter movement. And I really hope that
I'm
it
talking
doesn't.
about, it was something very new for America. As in people coming together, and I know it's not new. Okay, let's talk about COVID itself. But anyway, the thing is, many local governments, everything had to reinvent their way of administration and things. So I'm thinking, what if November comes and same thing happens as what happened with Hillary and everything, wherein popular vote Biden and electoral vote goes to Trump. Do you think America will say, oh no, it doesn't matter, we want the popular person to go in office?
No, they won't.
Why? Why can't it be that?
Well, there has to be a change, because the Electoral College is more of one of those oligarchies that was created by the jam.
So
Really, if-
basically, you got to put. No, even if that's the case, like I'm saying that I have a very strong feeling if that happens, there will still be a constitutional crisis.
Yeah.
And Democrats are going to make sure Biden comes in the office.
I have a whole big conspiracy theory about how he got the electoral college votes.
Who?
All
Biden?
you no, Donald Trump.
Yeah.
All that you need is what? 200, how many votes? 270 votes, is it? 271.
270, yeah. Even if he was
to-
billionaire, he has like around,
Yeah.
he was valued around $6 billion.
So even if he paid 1 million each to
no,
each of the
1 is
delegates.
too little.
Well, even if he did.
Even if he did like 10 million each,
Yeah.
he still will be like, having the,
In the surplus.
he'll be in surplus because he would only spent around close to
And why do you think he doesn't want to share his campaign?
2 billion, I suppose. That's it.
Why does he not want to share his tax returns?
Hey, that's because it's there filed with Biden, right? Biden holds it.
What?
No, sorry, not Biden. Putin has it. Collateral.
Alto Baba, please don't speak of Putin and Biden in the same breath.
Not Biden, Putin.
Oh God.
Why can't we talk about this? Hey, it's okay, Faltwani. It's fine.
Whatever. Anyway, speaking of Trump, Anjan, let me tell you that he's planning to hold a rally in Tulsa, right? On Juneteenth.
Yeah.
It is the day that President Donald Trump is going to take the stage at his first rally in 3 months on Saturday night. The scene in Tulsa, Oklahoma will be familiar. A large venue filled with ardent supporters wearing the Keep America Great hats and t-shirts. But outside the 19,199-seat arena is a country reshaped by the coronavirus pandemic. An economic collapse and a wave of protests over police brutality and racial injustice, a trio of crises that have dented his support just months before the November 3rd election. Trump's campaign advisors believe that the rally is a way to rejuvenate his base and display the enthusiasm behind his re-election bid at a time when a string of national and state opinion polls have shown him falling behind his Democratic rival. But even some Republican allies worry that his divisive rhetoric and unapologetic appeal to his conservative base may appear increasingly out of step with the changing public opinion in the aftermath of last month's killing of George Floyd, an unarmed black man while in police custody in Minneapolis. His style and message won't change, but the world has. I don't know if he can get to the places that people now care about, said Amy Koch, a Republican strategist based in Minnesota, a battleground state Trump narrowly lost in 2016 and hopes to flip this year. So, and also, Trump has positioned himself as the law and order president and advocated a militarized response to even peaceful protests, calling on states to crack down on the unrest.
Wow.
So, when his own military personnel, his chiefs of the different military positions, right? All of them are decrying the position that the president has taken. They have said that the military should not be politicized or used for political gain. Because yesterday I heard a very interesting commentary about this, where they talked about the defense in the United States and the chiefs of staff or whatever, the military, right? Their loyalty is to the United States of America, to the country, not to the president.
He's a commander-in-chief.
He could be, but it is to the country. If he's out of step with what is good for the country, then they can stand up against him.
Well, they're supposed to.
Yeah. So, people were like, "Oh, you're going against President Donald Trump," and it was a very interesting commentary that I heard from on I think it was NPR yesterday when I was listening to it on Here and Now. Well, let's also tell you, Manijan, that the United States Republicans unveiled a law enforcement reform bill today as a rival to more sweeping Democratic legislation as Congress sought to curb racial discrimination and police abuses 3 weeks after the death of George Floyd. Crafted by Senator Tim Scott, the chamber's only black Republican, the bill would use federal grant money to discourage the use of chokeholds and no-knock warrants and encourage the use of body cameras. It takes a less aggressive approach than rival legislation backed by Democrats in the House of Representatives, which mandates legal and policy changes to rein in police misconduct. So this is something that, unlike the Democratic plan, Scott's bill would not allow victims of misconduct to sue the police, ban police chokeholds outright, or create new rules to restrict the use of lethal force.
Oh my
What?
God, this is like a counter to whatever people are asking for.
Exactly. Thank you. That's exactly what I was thinking too. But here's the thing,
Hey,
Vanija.
that's what every sane person will see, right?
Yeah.
Anybody who's sane will see what's happening there.
Yeah, only the insane will think that this is, I came across somebody who actually posted that,
Insane will not think about that.
yeah, they won't think, yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
So only
It's
a
so true.
sane person can actually see through what's happening out there. I'm trying to, trying to beat into all these things anyways, huh?
Yeah. Well, let me tell you, there's one more thing that you can do. Apparently, if you're getting pulled over, right, and you see an officer thing, you can tell Siri you're getting pulled over, and this iPhone shortcut will record your entire interaction with the police.
Oh, how?
Yes.
Audio-wise, video?
Yes. So what it does is you just have to say, hey Siri, you don't have to touch your phone, don't have to do anything. Just make sure your phone is in an area where it's facing, you, or it's facing the window, whatever
Okay.
the officer
So
is
what
going to
should I
come.
be saying?
So you say, hey Siri, I'm getting pulled over.
Hey Siri, I'm getting pulled over.
Wait, you have to first download the app. Alto
really?
Baba, you're like, yeah.
Okay, here's what I got. Okay.
Okay.
Hey Siri, I'm getting pulled over.
Alto Baba, stop.
What that means.
There you go.
If you like,
Yeah.
I can't search the web for.
Why does he always try to derail what I'm sharing?
Okay, fine. What are you telling me? Wow.
You don't listen to the whole thing. That's what.
Hey, that's exactly what the American public are. They don't listen to the whole thing.
not American public only. Generally, sheeple are.
People are. Okay.
Sheeple,
Hey,
not
sheep-
people.
See, what is with you and labeling people right now?
It's sheeple.
I'm saying it's different tendency. Come on, you gotta share it fast, Faldo. You can't like, oh, you gotta tell Siri, but you must say, you gotta download an app to tell Siri. That's what the different issue.
Wait.
It's not, you're doing
You
what?
must first install this app, which is called the police shortcut. It's a shortcut that you need to install. It was created back in 2018 by a Redditor named Robert Peterson, but has recently been updated to fix any bugs and is now called the I'm being pulled over shortcut. You have to download the shortcut. Okay, and you have to install this particular shortcut. What it does is it'll pause any music that you're playing, turn down the brightness of your phone so nobody knows that you're recording, and it'll turn on the do not disturb mode to block any incoming calls, to open up your front facing camera and start video recording
Oh my goodness gracious.
without you taking and reaching, because they say if don't make any movements when you're being pulled over,
Yeah.
because the police could draw a weapon against you.
Yeah.
So you could just say, or you just have to talk and you can say, hey Siri, I'm being pulled over, and
But
it'll automatically do
what are
this.
legalities of that? There's also something that you can't actually record people without their permission, right?
It doesn't matter, it's your version of the events. Yeah, it's your word against theirs, right?
So good thing is you got to actually have a hands-free device in your phone. You can't hold your phone in your hand and go around.
Right.
You got to keep it on your dashboard,
Yeah.
facing you.
Huh.
Faldari, it's a safety thing actually. You should make it like a mandatory stuff.
Yeah.
So your phone will be facing you, so it'll record whatever happens there.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, cool.
Isn't that cool? Well,
like it.
I think it's a good app to have. It's just to be safe anyway, Banajam.
That's true.
Okay, also let's go on over to see what is happening in the India-China standoff, Banijan. According to Reuters, a news, I was just telling Aldo Baba how the Western and the Indian media report differently. China and India have agreed to de-escalate the situation at their border as soon as possible following a clash between their troops, the Chinese Foreign Ministry said on Wednesday.
And this is the Western media reporting.
Yeah. Senior Chinese diplomat Wang Yi told Indian Foreign Minister Subramanian Jaishankar during a phone call on Wednesday that India should severely punish those responsible for the conflict.
What's the name? Wangi?
Wang Yi.
As in Wangi Bath? He likes
For
that,
the
he's Wangi
conflict
Bath.
and control its frontline troops, the Chinese ministry said in a statement.
Oh my god, you're so serious about the news, Faltmani.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, I
They're
think-
asking India this, so the statement just.
Who's the
this-
guy? Who's our Indian counterpart? Who's the Indian counterpart?
Jaishankar.
Jaishankar is from which part of India?
Kerala, I think.
What's part of Oh, Kerala?
Subramaniam Jaishankar could be Tamil Nadu.
Yeah,
or
but
Kerala.
anyway, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, they love Wangi. Yeah, they have
Alto
some
Baba,
Wangi Bath.
stop.
So that's why they put Wangi there, I suppose. Chinese know exactly how to, what happened. Why are you shaking your head, Faltmani?
God. Well, but according to the reports that are coming from India, the latest is that the talks between major generals of India and China in Galvan Valley are over. The talks have remained inconclusive as no immediate disengagement or change in ground has taken place. They're
This is
not,
as per Indian media,
as per the Indian media.
which actually is it generally tries to create a lot of hype.
No, not necessary.
Yeah.
Not necessarily. It could be indicating as to where India stands. India thinks that this is inconclusive. More talks to take place in the coming days. 4 army personnel were critically injured after the violent face-off with Chinese troops, and they are stable now, according to reports of the ANI. And of course, President Ramnath Kovind, as Supreme Commander of Armed Forces, says, "I bow to exemplary courage and supreme sacrifice of our soldiers to protect sovereignty and integrity of our country. All those who laid down their lives in the Galvan Valley have upheld the best traditions of the Indian Armed Forces."
And that was actually something from India, right?
Yeah.
And of course, Bhajan, we also have reports from China as well about what happened there.
Okay. And that was what? That India
Hello,
transgressed on their borders.
Excuse me, Faltwani. Wait for it.
Okay.
China has to say this about what happened there.
What?
Nothing. The Chinese media won't give us anything.
Yeah, that's
They're
true.
tight-lipped on all this stuff.
You're waste, Altava.
What? You should wait for
Anyway.
it. The whole thing was to emphasize what happens in China stays in China.
Yeah, terrible. Anyway, some sad news for Patriots fans, Bandhujan. You might just want to look away if you actually look at this particular poster. The first picture of Tom Brady in a Buccaneers jersey has come because he became a free agent, right? The Patriots let him go, so to speak. So he's now going to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yes!
Tom Brady is going to be playing for them.
They're going to lose.
Who?
Back in here.
I don't know. Either ways, they will know, because is it Bill Belichick or is it Tom Brady who made the magic happen for the Patriots?
We'll just give them a Bay Area kiss.
Yeah, that's right, Bhajan. Well, that's all we have time for on this morning's Good Morning Bay. We shall be back tonight live at 5 on the Pam Pam Show. Don't forget to tune in. Till then, have yourselves a safe, wonderful, happy Wednesday.
Do you know what time it is?